Hello, everybody. That's the wrong one. There we go. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Ooh. How is everybody doing tonight? Oh, that's actually working too. Sweet. Finally remembered to charge my phone when I got home so that I would have it for the live stream. She's getting old, guys. The phone is ready to retire and would like to do so, and I keep not letting it. So she's tired. Okay. How is everybody's week starting off? We are here today. We're going to work on some more tarot cards. The past 2 weeks we've been working on the collaboration between DTM and myself, and today we're back doing the tarot cards. I'm falling a tiny bit behind schedule, but that's just my crazy errand schedule, so which means we're still working ahead. What is this? Oh, I see. Sorry. It looked like there was like text over my head, but it's part of the logo. It's not like in my living room. RB's in the chat. Welcome to the stream, sir. Welcome to the stream. All right. Okay, so we are all set up here. So we are working on the Six of Wands. That's what I put in the title, right? I'm trying to get my poo together here and actually label all of these differently now that I'm on YouTube and things and people can't search tarot cards. Everything is just hues and tones. So I have to start adjusting my titles and everything like that. I'm learning as I go here. Okay, so I think we've seen this card before. I don't think I've worked on it on the stream. I started this one over the holidays. And this card is, as I mentioned, the Six of Wands. Sorry, I was moving my computer all over the place, so now everything is disoriented. Okay. Six of Wands, and our content here is the carousel. So this carousel is kind of, in the book, is a collaboration between one of our main characters and actually kind of one of our engineers of the circus. It's kind of an interesting kind of side relationship, which is kind of nice. It's at a part when our main character is still figuring things out and isn't sure who her opponent is. And so they collaborate on this fabulous tent. I think it's a tent. Let me just check. I put it in the tents. Okay, so it is a tent in our circus, but it has all kinds of different critters on it. Your typical horse, but then also you had bears and birds and swans and all that other kind of fun stuff. So that's what we have here. This one's a little more of like an abstract approach to it. I was having a bit of a challenge getting all of the pieces onto the card in a nice way. I also didn't put, I had in the sketch some of like the bars, but it was kind of cluttering up what was already kind of a very busy sketch. So I kind of left them out. I'm like trying to let that kind of big band over the top speak for itself. We'll see how it looks when we get a little bit more color in here, but I think we're off to a decent start with this one. Some of the layering is also very weird, so some of my lines are a little bit crazy. And but I like around the beak and things like that, things are just overlapping in different places to help it work along, but I can't use my normal basic shading. I had to kind of work some air and magic to make it work. Arby says, is everyone on YouTube? What's going on? Like right now, you're the only one in the chat so far, sir. If you're on YouTube in general, yes, I'm on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since before Behance shut down, and trying to get my YouTube up to date. I want to get all my Behance videos off of downloaded from Behance and put them on YouTube. For people in the chat. Okay, so yeah, so far just you. Hopefully more people in a bit. It's sometimes dinner time, so people are cooking and doing dishes and stuff like that. So yeah, so we are going to work through this guy a little bit today because this is the last of my, according to my plan, air quotes, the last of my January cards. I know it's February. I'm aware. Sorry. Okay, what is this? Did I put anything on this? No, I think I opened this yesterday, created that layer, and then closed it and did something else. Alessandra's in the chat. The dog looks like your own dog. Your dog looks like a bear? That's a big dog. We have a couple of those around here. All right. I'm going to move this over so I can see everybody. Alessandra's in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it looks like I just opened this and created a new layer and then closed it. So let's try and do a little bit more here. I'm sorry, buddy. I need to meet your bonky brains. So we want to do this one. That's what's selected. Yes. Wunderbar. The face is very similar. That's awesome. That is super cool. What kind of dog is it? So I always love those big bear type dogs. So much fuzzies. Oh, but I love the mojo more. Don't worry. Don't get all huffy with me. German hunting terrier. Oh my goodness. Nice. Don't mess around. So, still working. Good Lord. Nope. Gotta cut that business off. That's craziness. I missed all the streams this weekend. I'm sorry, everybody. I had a lunch planned with a coworker on Saturday, and then on Saturday, oops, sorry, I was doing some other work earlier and I messed up all my brushes. On Saturday, and then early on Saturday, I found out that my products are going to be featured in kind of an artisan's shop this season, spring and summer. So I was spending the day going through that contract and everything there, so I had to focus. So that's exciting news. So keep an eye on the socials to see more about that in the coming weeks. So that kind of took over my weekends. And then, you know, Mojo needed some minutes, so we went for a big walk. We went on an adventure, right, Buck? Still working like 30 minutes ago, doing some animals for a commission. Nice. Commission work. Always a fun time. So yeah, so I'm excited to have my stuff in a shop. I'm also talking with another friend who has their own store. They just opened, and so we're going to collaborate on some stuff there. So this year's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. Lots of tarot, lots of I still have to look up some market business. I applied to one market, like a book sale one that did really well last year, but I haven't applied to any new ones yet, so that's on the list. I've got to update the website, refresh all the things. It's a good time. It's a good time. Busy. I just feel like the admin part I could easily sit for a week and get all this admin stuff done for the studio, the socials, the websites, the blog posts, the everything, but that's not what's paying the bills just yet. So gotta do the work first. Hang on 1 second. Just making sure that's good there. Okay, so we still have lots of tarot cards to go. This one is number, oh, now I've started quoting this mid-lasso, so just give me a second here. I'll make a mess. This card is number, oh, wrong board. My Trello is getting out of control. So many things. Okay, so this will be the, oh, look at us go. 18th card that we've done. Holy cow. We're making progress. And I'm still not sick of it. Thank goodness. But Penny did, a live stream a couple weeks ago, and I joined in on it, just was in the chat. And she was asking about the tarot cards and if I was still liking the project and things, and actually showed a lot of her viewers my page, which is really nice. And I said, yeah, I am still enjoying it, thank goodness, because that was a worry that I would get started and then just kind of it would fizzle. Luckily I'm still into it, but I said there's a couple cards that I don't quite have a vision for, or are like a daunting illustration or something like that, and they're running out of places to hide. So yeah, so that's how that works. But yeah, so we'll just see how those go together. But generally this is a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying how they're coming together. The style's really picking up, which is great. Just a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it still. So what is everybody else working on tonight? You know, Alessandra said she's still working, and RB was just finishing up some commission work. Are we having some fabulous dinner, downtime, relaxing? Okay, so we have a lot going on in this one. And I've got to decide what I want to do. If I want to treat the sections in the bird and the bear kind of like I would the stained glass, or if I want to I probably want to alternate it a bit. Have some be stained glass and have some be kind of the treatment I just put on the horse. Let's see how we go. Alessandra said, I also applied for marketplace stuff. That's exciting. Yeah, it's that time of year to get things going. The market that I went with quite a bit last year, she already has one starting this week. So I'm falling behind on my applications for her. I hope she doesn't think I'm forgetting about her. I just need to make a good plan. Okay, so I just want to see which one works better. I think this one works better. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to treat the almost flat black pattern like the stained glass, and then the patterned one with this, because that's where you can see it. Hang on. Sorry, family chat's blowing up. Okay. Pew, pew. Oops. Let's get this done, erased here. Doing notes for therapy work. That's good, that's good. Yeah, I have some time put aside this week to go over how all the markets actually did throughout last year, what sold, what didn't sell, what people liked, what was good online, what was good in the market, like all that kind of fun mathy stuff. I'm going to do that this weekend and try and figure out what that means. I don't think this is very clear. Okay, I just want to be clear what I'm doing here. Pew pew. So yeah, and then kicking it all off for the new year. So I'm excited to have the location that my work got accepted to. It's like a whole big barn space, but they fill it with artisans throughout the year. So the application was for spring and summer, and I could reapply for the winter season if it goes well. And then, good Lord. Sorry. Yeah. The universe, it's not anybody's fault, but the universe always knows when I'm doing something, because that's when I get all my messages. Oh, Dari's in the chat. Okay, can we put a do not disturb on? Okay, there we go. There we go. So yeah, the place that I'm at, it's a barn, and they have all kinds of different artisans that have their work featured in different capacities. Some people have kind of like a full booth's worth of work. Some it's a bookshelf, some it's a couple bookshelves, things like that. And then I just picked just a shelf to see how it would go, to see how it is going to turn out and what the feedback is and everything. And I have that for the summer. So that's going to be really exciting to play around with and see what people like and respond to, because people go seek this place out. What did I do? Good Lord. Okay, hang on a sec, guys. Sorry, I got all distracted and now I gotta make a mess. So all the artisans and stuff will put their work in. So it's all kinds of people, like jewelry, mugs, clothes, baby clothes, dog things. There were people who had their own special candles, things like that. So it's going to be really fun to see the different artists that are out there and who will be vending with me, which is cool. And it's kind of a cool other element of it, that I don't have to be at the booth all the time. The owner of the store will kind of handle things. I just have to make sure she has enough product and that it looks good. So yeah, it's going to be a fun new trial adventure, just trying all these fun things. Making the studio super famous so I can do it all the time. What's new, Odari? What's happening on your side? Well, what isn't happening on your side? Let's be serious. But we don't have to get into that. What are we having for dinner? What fabulous things do we do this weekend? Alessandra's working away. RB just finished some commission work. And I'm working on some tarot cards. So, super fun. It's going to work on the collab a little bit, but I have a mental roadblock as to what card I'm going to start next. So I'll be doing that next week. Doing the next card in the deck. Woohoo! I like playing with I like that all the cards, despite the style, I know I've mentioned this before, despite the style kind of being ironed out and kind of having a rhythm, I like that each card still kind of presents something different, like different opportunities and different challenges. Like these are a lot more complex shapes than I have been building, so it's kind of fun to see these go through and have the style be challenged still in each card when we're almost 20 deep, which is great. For my weekend streams, I did some watercolor painting postcards. Cool. I'll have to go back and watch that because that sounds like super fun. I have some postcards here. I bought some. Where did I buy them? I bought some, I bought a watercolor set and a set of those when I was at the Tate Modern years ago. And I was really excited I was going to paint some stuff while we were there. and then kind of like mail them to people, and then I didn't do that. But I think that would be a really fun project. I really do want to get into some traditional work, and get back to that. That is a plan for this year. I think probably I have a few projects in mind, and I think probably getting those sorted out probably in March, I'd like to think. February is kind of already full to the top. So we'll see. Oh dear. Who made this such a fuzzy bear? Who did this? Who makes it this way? Okay. Because yeah, I would very much like to get into some more traditional stuff. I have a few really fun ideas. I also keep seeing the fish canvas I did a couple years ago, and I'm very excited to get back into some acrylics and all that kind of fun stuff. Just need a few more hours in the day, man. Oh, what the heck. And then like I make plans for the year, and like all my plans are like, focus on the tarot, and then have a few little projects here and there, the collab with Dan, and like a couple little things, some dual live streams with people, things like that. And then we have a stream like DTM had one this morning with Mafu, and I got all these crazy ideas during that stream. It's like, oh, I could collab on this. Oh, we could work on this. I'm like, oh, enough. I don't want to have no more ideas, but oh my goodness, I just need a couple more hours in a day. I need like a second errand. But like I said before, I want to do all the things. I just need someone who will do like the dishes and the making of the money and that kind of stuff first. Adulting, I tell ya. Sheesh. I tell ya. So we're going to have to do some interesting work with this bear, I think, because we're going to have to add a few extra shadows, because those kind of don't really muddy it. They don't also help it a lot more. So we're probably going to have to throw in some shadows underneath each of these sections so that we can figure out what's going on here. One step at a time. I don't know if I asked you, Alessandra, how was your vacation? You were on vacation, I recall, but I don't think I know how it went. Oop, oop, oop. Again, who drew this fuzzy bear like this? Crazy, I tell you. So I had a co-worker, I was talking with her on the weekend about the tarot cards. And she mentioned the idea of doing a Kickstarter, which I hadn't thought of before, which is an intriguing idea. So I have some research to do there, see what might be fun there. Just gonna make sure everything is still running. It is wunderbar. So yeah, lots of fun research and ever-moving things. No chances to get bored. Okay. Okay, this one. So I started a couple messages and putting out a few feelers for potential dual or multi-human streams. So if you're interested in joining me on a stream, I'd like to talk with my fellow creatives. It doesn't have to necessarily be at this time, but I would be willing to kind of work with you for a time that you'd be interested in streaming with me. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of just see where my creatives are at, what they're up to, what they're doing, where their inspiration comes from. We can create on the stream together. So I put feelers out for that. I probably would not kick that off until March. Lots of time to get stuff sorted out. I know some people are still figuring out their streaming setups and stuff now that Behance is gone. So, oops. If you're interested, let me know. Oh, Mojo, why are we sad guy? Don't be sad guy. What's the matter? Do you want to see the people? Come here. There's a Mojo. Say hi. You're such a good boy. Quiet man. Boop, boop, boop. Ugh. Mojo Fuzzy's right in the eyeball. Okay. You see there? Okay. Oh, thank you. Nice guy. Sleepy guy. Ugh. Gross. No problem. Going down. Okay. Whee! Mojo, Mojo. Holy cow. Alexander says my vacation was great. I'll send you pictures later. I have funny stories to tell you. But I was also tired after I came back from vacation. Isn't that funny how that works out? We had the holidays, and I was tired in a different way after that vacation because I was just enjoying relaxing, and I just had to relearn how to return to the real world. But yeah, almost every vacation I've been on, I've been super tired. It's like I'm going on vacation at the end of February, and I'm already anticipating the week that I get back that I'm just just don't book things. I'm a bit tired, yo. But hopefully it was for good reasons, because you were super busy and saw lots of really awesome things. Vacation is funny like that. Need a vacation after the vacation. I don't know if this is coming together. 10 more minutes. Give it 10 more minutes. Figure it out, darling. Okay. Sorry, lots of zoomies there. Didn't mean to. If you missed the Dan Mafu stream this morning, I would recommend going back and watching it. I was listening to it while I was at work, and it was really good. They had some really good chats, some fun ideas. Penny was there. It was a good time. Go see if you check it out. I was watching it on YouTube. I can't watch the Twitch streams. Don't seem to work on my phone when I'm at work. It could be just there's a lot of websites that don't work when I'm at work, but Twitch doesn't work on my phone very well. So I usually watch the YouTube version if I can, if I'm not in a meeting or something. So would recommend. It was really good. Dan's becoming a very busy guy. Lots of collaborations he's got going on there. So you got to help us out, guys. We got to help us out with the face cards. So if you're interested in the face card, send one of us a message and we will get you the right template and you can play the game with us. just so many to do. And we're only 2 people. I was wondering why I was so stalled on this card for a bit. I did the drawing really quick and had it there, and then I didn't touch it for a while. I think it's because past me knew that future me was going to have to do all these little spikies. She knew what was up. Okay, one more, and then we'll try to do the other section, see what we got. See if this is going to work at all. Okay. So let's duplicate that and then clear it. Multiply still good. No, let's pick a new brush. Bring it down to 60, I think. Penny's in the chat on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Couldn't get the chat to work on iPad unless I downloaded the app. That's becoming crazy. Oh, on the browser version on the iPad, the chat didn't appear. Craziness. I was just saying that I was doing the I was watching the stream this morning that you were on as well with Dan and Mafu on YouTube, but I can't get the chat on Twitch to work on my phone. So that's why I'm usually on YouTube there and on Twitch on the weekends. I want to participate in the chats. Oh my gosh. So Penny had a brilliant idea on the stream this morning. We were the theme that they were doing, they were working in Penny's like, you were talking, so I'm like, 100% this is live. These hoops you have to jump through. I know, right? Like, I just want to watch the YouTube. Why is everything so hard? I saw a thing on the socials a while ago, and it was like, what's your most boomer thing? Like, what is your most boomer situation? And I think this is just a human thing. I don't think this is a boomer thing. It was like, I don't want an account for everything. I don't feel like my light bulb needs an account. I don't feel like my garbage can needs an account. I just want to use my garbage can. Like, I'm getting to that point. Like, I feel like if I have to do one more, verify that you're a human or that you are you who you say you are, I'm going to lose my mind. It's too much. I can't do it. I can't work like this. But we were watching the stream this morning. So Mafu had DTM. They were collaborating. Is it Magnum? What is this? What is the name of that software? He says it's so true. I don't need another password. Maxim? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. This is a really bad story. Anyway, you can draw at the same time together live, which is super cool. So they were started with a Star Wars droid theme. And so they were talking about droids and who their favorite droid is and who they like and who they don't like and what kind of droids should we have. And Penny had a brilliant idea, wondering if there were any art droids. I was like, oh, there we go. Now she's done it. Now I have so many different ideas to do now. I wrote a couple notes down, so I might do a couple little sketches. Be super magma, like lava. Okay, awesome. Thank you. That's a much better name. I was like, it's an M1, and nothing that I'm coming up with would be a good name for a software. Like lava, magma. I should have got that one. Damn it. Okay, yeah. So it's a really cool software. It's browser based, and it's online. And they had so you can do it live. illustrations live, so people can both be on the same canvas at the same time, and it's like auto saves and stuff. It's super cool. And he says there has to be art and art museums in Star Wars somewhere, right? I feel like you've tapped into a very excellent idea. I feel like I should start throwing out art challenges. So that was one of the crazy ideas that I heard on the stream today, and I was like super stoked about it. Oh dear, what's happening? Why is it still 3:40? There we go. So yeah, super great idea. So I wrote down a couple notes of some droids that I could use around this apartment for sure. I don't know if this is going to do what I want it to do. Oh, actually, don't do that. And then let's do... I just wonder if we can do both at the same time. Let's do that. So I was thinking like I need a little droid that'll get in my way so I don't drink the paint water instead of my tea. And then I need a little one to clean up all the little scrappy papers and things while I'm doing art so I don't accidentally glue them to my work. And what was the other little guy? I had one who would always save my stuff, hit save for me. And there was a fourth one. I had another idea. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, it's super fun. I don't know if this is doing what I want it to do. Oh. So what these tests are for. Okay, let's just keep going and see how it goes. Save Rove bot. I like that. There was another button pushing. Let's see if I have the note here. Probably have it in here. Where is it? There's a fourth droid. Oh, the one that gets you a coffee. But I think I just need that regardless of art. There's a little guy just, here's your new coffee. So, yeah, I was talking about trying to get back into more traditional art and such. So maybe I'll crack open the sketchbook a little bit and draw some really cute art droids. Hey, Mojo. Hey, Mojo, leave them alone, please. I feel love with Pete. Again, I don't know how the universe knows that I'm trying to chat with people. All the noises keep happening. Hey, Moj, look at me, bro. You're fine. Leave them alone. Oy, oy, oy. I do like the visual potential of like a bunch of stormtroopers in an art museum. You've cracked open to something crazy, Penny. You've unleashed something redonkulous. Oh, this is all Penny's idea, though. I'm just hopping on board beside her. I will not be taking credit for this. I think I need this brush to be bigger. Let's try bigger. There we go. I don't know. Maybe. Keep going. If you're not sure, keep going. All right. When is your next stream, Penny? I know Alessandra does the weekends, sometimes Fridays. Odari mentioned last week that he's eager to get kicked off soon in February, so hopefully we get some official launch dates for the stream from Odari as well. Oh gosh, I lost track of my lasso. It's pretty exciting. I like a small droid with smooth edges like R2-D2 and BB-8 shape. Yes, I agree. I was trying to think of BB-8's name during the stream today because I was like, I really liked that one. That was a really great droid. With the little like bobbly head, so fun. So yeah, I was thinking like my little save guy would be like that because he just bounced between the control S, just bouncing all the time, saving it. And I thought that would be actually a really cool way to teach myself fresco animation because that's still on my list of things I'd like to learn. But I haven't had the right project. These, like, I wanted to kind of learn it for the tarot cards to have like the flames flickering and things like that. But I don't think they've necessarily needed that. I think that those would be a really fun thing to do little tiny animations with, because I haven't sat down to really learn that in fresco yet. Oh no. I haven't learned animation in fresco yet either. We can do it together. Be a super team. We'll teach each other. How do I... Hang on. Oh no, I don't know how to use this. I can't. I don't know how. I don't know how to do anything in Twitch. There we go. There we go. Oh dear. Okay. Woohoo. I think I did it. We'll see. Yikes. I don't know how to do anything in Twitch. Hopefully that made it happen. I'm glad they made fresco free. Yeah, that was pretty cool, exciting news. So I can recommend it to more people now. It's my favorite. Is it like fully free now, or are there still like paid features that are for the paid version? I have the Creative Cloud, which is why I don't know that answer. I've always had a paid version of Fresco, so I didn't know either through work or through just me. Because I was trying to help my brother with a few things, and there's a couple software that I can't remember if they're all fully free or if there's some added paid bonuses. This one. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's get this one done. Oof. We're gonna have to do a lot of work on this, I think. We have lots of shadows, lots of things we have to put in because the bear is pretty unclear right now, and I don't think I'm helping it. I don't think I'm making it better. Oh, yeah. trying to think of what else I got going on. Just trying to stay focused on what's in the queue already before I fill it up with all the crazy things. But I keep getting cool ideas like learning animation in fresco, and I want to do that too. Oh dear. Oh no. Reaching end of drafting table. Can't draw a normal line. There we go. My watch is exactly the width of the lip that holds the pens, so it gets jammed in there and I get stuck. Okay, so we're on the overlay, and then we'll do this one. Pew, pew. Oh, poo. Okay, let's put something in the ear here, and then we will try some shadows. We have a few more minutes. Yikes. A whole hour to the specific. Just for the bear. Lucky guy. Oh no, I can't see what I'm trying to do. Goodness me. I don't think that switched, did it? My brushes aren't sticking. If I don't use them right away in fresco, they don't stick. Sillies. Okay, so that's done there. So let's make sure we save. Where's my little robot? I need him to save. Okay, so let's try, these would be over top, so we do a multiply shadow, and let's try it on this piece here first. Doesn't have to be aggressive, because I think if we go really big with the shadows here, we'll make a bit of a mess. Like, we already have a lot of information happening here, so I want to make sure that we're not going too crazy. But if we go down to, and let's use a darker gray, because I think we also might be doing too much of the same tone, which isn't helping the eye at all. Save droid. I know what Penny's working on. Penny was checking out Instagram yesterday or the day before. I really liked your January video, kind of like recap. I was trying to figure out how to do recaps. And I'd been doing my newsletter posts, but the video is such a good idea. I like that a lot. Because I want to recap and I want to tell people where they can find the work and all that kind of stuff, but like an email newsletter feels like a whole another thing when I'm already on Instagram and blogging. So your video was a really good idea. I liked it. Oops. I just want to see if this is going to work before we go too deep. Some of these cards need this little extra little bit of attention. Some just flow out of the pen. And others take a minute. How often do you sharpen your pen? It's a magic pen. Undo the thing. There we go. No sharpen. Just recharge. I did not feel productive this month, says Penny. Oh my goodness. But look, you had like so many beautiful things. I was gonna buy a bunch of your stickers, but the Canada shipping was a little high. So I've been like sharing and liking all the things. Support in different ways. You had lots that you did over the break. Everything I shared in January, I did back in the fall, so I cheated a little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's hope this helped a little bit. Okay. It does a little something. That's good. A little something. Okay, phew. And I think the little shadow's good just to kind of give the definition to those little like furry bits is good because it shows that they're popping off the page a bit, but it's not so big that it's going to start bleeding into the shadow, that's next to it. So this might work. So let's try a couple more and we'll see how it goes. Penny says, "Oh, thanks. I keep making them and struggle to write up or put them in the shop. I like making stuff. I like the making stuff part, not the listing so many boxes to type out." I hear ya. I'm trying to find a rhythm so that I can kind of make a big, like a write-up of some kind. So like the tarot cards, for example, I do the very big Behance project, and it's I have all the description of how I got there and my process and everything like that. And then I try and reuse that as much as possible for the posts throughout the week when I launch a card, and then for the blog posts. I kind of just use the blog as a kick people over to Behance. So I try and reuse as much of the content as I can. But yeah, I find it's a lot to kind of promote everything, and then I get hung up a little bit where I'm like, okay, well, do I post this now? I'm in the middle of sending out the tarot cards. Do I post this now or do I wait? How do I do it? Like, I think kind of like we talked about this morning, it's get a little too hung up on the details and I should just post what I want to post. But yes, the writing and the content development is a lot. I hear ya. And I kind of want to make it sound kind of different and not the same thing over and over again. I don't want it to be too repetitive. It's a lot. I want to make all the things, like you said. Getting everything posted and stuff is a bit of a challenge. It's also hard because I can't pay anybody right now. But I like the card pulling video. Thank you. I made a couple more this morning in anticipation for other launches. I showed a coworker that on the weekend, one of the pulling of the cards, and I make sure that it fades right out because the deck I'm pulling from isn't my deck. So I fade out right away, and as soon as it faded out, she goes, "Oh." I was like, no, you're not missing my card. You'll see my card in a second. Oh, I like that. Penny says, every time I see them, though, I'm like, oh, which one will we get? So it's kind of like a brand for the project. Oh, I'm so glad it's coming across that way. Thank you so much. Because, I want to try and be consistent. There'll probably be little tweaks as we go along, but I really like doing that. I think the very first one, Inside Scoop, I just pulled a card. And I was like, wait a second, I can't just keep using the same video. That will be really boring. I should probably pull the card that I'm presenting. So that's I changed after the first one. Although I feel like it was an 8 for some reason. I feel like I did all the 8s like really early. I don't know why that is or how that happened. What is going on? Almost made a mess. But yeah, they're fun to make. Although it's been funny making those ones lately because it's so dry here. There were a couple videos that I did and I went to go put them into my reels. I was like, oh no, we're going to have to reshoot that one. My scary, scaly hands. It's just so dry here. My skin's so angry about it. Yeah, so it's all part of the process. See, okay, this is looking much better. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried for a minute. I didn't think that was going to work. Phew. I didn't have a plan of how I was going to keep going. Of how to alter the plan. I'm sure we would have come up with something. Oh no, that's fine. Got ahead of myself. Thinking about how shadows work. Oh, because I don't care about that one because it's down here. Silly. Oops. But yeah, I like seeing what everybody comes up with and all their fun ideas. I just want to be making stuff all the time. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so Penny says, maybe a droid that projects out brain art on the screen for us so it appears just as we imagine more frequently. Oh, yes, please. Because I feel in some cases, some like ideas are kind of like some books in that like with the tarot card, I want to experience all of it. So I want to read it and I want to like take it all in and I want to create every little piece. But some pieces you're like, that's a great idea. I don't really want to go through the whole development process on it though. It's just something I would like, but it's not really something I want to make. Hopefully someone will make it for me. So yeah, the brain projection would be great for those kinds of ideas. Get it all. I love it. I love it. Pew, pew, pew. Actually, let's where did my keyboard go? Pew, pew. Leave the neighbors alone, Mojo. I can predict your future. There we go. Only a couple more minutes. What the heck? What the heck? It's almost Mojo's turn. He's very excited. What happened? Why won't it do the thing? There we go. Alrighty. This is kind of a sloppy one. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm going to continue with those shadows because I think those are doing what I need it to do, which is amazing. Awesome. So I'm going to continue with those on my own space. And keep going with this card. It needs a little bit more attention than I thought. That's okay. They can't all be lickety split. And it's going to be worth it. This is going to come out really nicely. I'm very excited. And I'll probably do a similar approach on the feathers for the bird as well, just to keep things popping off the page. So I'll keep going with that. I'll be back next week with another tarot card, I think. And then it's February already? No, maybe next week I'll be back with a collab, and I'll be doing another card in the deck that people can participate in. So keep an eye out on the Behance there. If you're interested in joining us in that collaboration, definitely talk with myself or DTM, and we will get you hooked up with a template. Also, there was more. Oh, poo. My brain just kind of erased itself there. I'll be back with the tarot cards. The collaboration next week. Also I knew there was another one. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I'm going to be kicking off some dual streams in the next little while. Penny, I know you're interested in it. I'm going to be doing some stuff with my website and all this other kind of admin type things on Friday. So I'll send you a message when I have kind of a rough layout of a timeline, because a few people are interested in it. So I'll send you a message to see when you'd like to collab a stream together. And anybody else who's interested, send me a message or comment back. I think I put it on the Behance Bash Discord, but if that doesn't work for you, just send me a message wherever you're at and we can have a chat, because I think those would be a lot of fun. I'd like to have it, instead of just me talking to myself, I wouldn't mind bouncing some stuff off of fellow creatives. So that'll be coming earliest March. So those of you who have messaged me already, I'll be in touch soon. And website updates coming soon. More tarot. I launched the bedtime stories card, and it is this is the downside to once a week. I'm losing track here. Another 8. The 8 of Wands. I think I've done all the 8s. Oh, no, that's a lie. I have one more 8 left. Did I do the 8? I did the 8 of the major arcana. I have one more 8 left. I feel like I did like 10 8s. They were all 8. Okay, but I think that's it for in-person booths. I don't understand the question. I forget what I said. So I'm updating the website because I am going to have a booth and a shelf up in a shop. So all that information is going to be available on the website soon. And I don't have any shows booked just yet. I have one application into a market so far this year, but I haven't done any more. I have to go through the list of the people that I've been vending with so far, and then I have some that I want to explore, but I think more towards the summertime I'll be doing that. So that's all part of my grand Friday plan. I'll get myself lots of coffee and get a pile of studio work done. I hope a pile. We'll see how it goes. But yes, I'm hoping to do more markets this year because I really enjoyed them last year. So more of that. And yeah, lots to come. So thank you so much, everybody, for chilling with me tonight. I will let you all get on with your evening. I will post more on this guy. I know we definitely have a lot to do still, but I think we're on the right track. So thank you, RB, Alessandra, Odari, Penny, everybody else who was in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, this is always a highlight of my week. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all next week. Have a great night, guys, and the rest of your week. Bye.